How bad do you want it? When I say it can mean a number of things. But what I'm talking about, it specifically means how bad do you want success? You know, we talk about it a lot. We say, yeah, I want to achieve this success. I want to make this kind of money. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to go here. I want to go there. I want to buy this. I want to buy that. I want to help this person. I want to help that person. But how bad do you truly want it? Success doesn't grow on trees. Success doesn't come knocking at your front door. It's things you got to do to achieve it. I get people all the time coming to me and say, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And I say, well, how bad do you truly want to do it? What are you willing to sacrifice to do it? Because you know why? There's nobody who's successful in any type of business venture. No one's successful in anything they've done. Investments, in entrepreneurship, nobody's been successful without putting in the necessary time and sacrifice to do that. Time to educate themselves, time to change their mindset, and times to move up to what they were doing. Trial and error. Do you quit the first time something doesn't work good for you? You know, a lot of people get involved in something, they get on the path of doing something, then they quit when the first challenge comes. And notice I said challenge, because that's all they are. They're not roadblocks, they're not obstacles. I mean, they're obstacles, they're challenges. You can get around them. Some people see challenges and they quit. So how bad do you want it? It reminds me of the story I heard. I think my mentor told me this. He did tell me this. My mentor I hired when I started my real estate investment company a couple years ago. This is what he told me. He said that there was a guy who wanted to be successful in whatever this guru was teaching him. I don't know what particular business it was, it doesn't matter. But he wanted to be successful in that. And the guru said, okay, meet me tomorrow morning at the beach. You might have heard this story, I don't know. But meet me tomorrow morning at the beach. And so the next day, the guy, you know, was all dressed up, suited and booted. And he met the guru down at the beach. And the guru just, you know, regular dress, nothing special. And so the guy said, hey, I'm here. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to be successful. I'm ready to start making my money. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to be the man. I'm ready. Tell me what you know, Mr. Guru. Tell me what you know, Mr. Guru. That's how. And so what happens? I almost got to preaching. But what happened was the guru took him down. You know, they left the pier or whatever. They went down to the sand. Started walking through the sand. You know, the man started looking down at his clothes. You know, his nice shoes and stuff. He's like, okay, I'm getting sand on my shoes. You know, what's happening, Mr. Guru? The guru kept walking them down, you know, closer and closer to the water. So, you know, they come to the closer edge of the water. You know, the man looking around like, hey, Mr. Guru, you know, what's happening, Doc? I'm ready to get paid. Tell me your secrets. Tell me all your secrets, Doc. I'm trying to make 7 figures. Come on, let's make it happen. And so they keep walking down, and they walk into the water. The guru pulls the man into the water. So you know the brother like, man, what's the deal, Doc? This is my new suit. You know, I came down here ready to show you I'm ready to handle business. I came dressed for success. On the outside, I'm dressed for success, Mr. Guru. But now you got me knee deep in the water, and we still walking to the water. And now next thing you know, the water's at our waist. What's going on, Mr. Guru? So they stopped about around along waist high or even chest high to the water. And what the guru did was he asked him, so how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be successful? The guy said, I want to be successful, Mr. Guru. So what the guru did was take the guy's head and dip it into under the water. You know, and dipped it underwater. Pulled the guy up and dipped it back his head again under the water. So the guy is kicking and screaming and fighting, and he coming up, put him again, and put him down in the water again, under the water. So the guy, you know, he's wailing and punching and yelling and all this kind of stuff. He thinking this fool trying to kill him. You know, he gasping and gasping and gasping for air. So the guru kept him underwater, you know, to the last minute. So the guru pulled his head up out the water. And when he pulled his head up out the water, the guru said, tell me what you were thinking while I was doing that. What was running through your mind while I had you underwater? And the guy said, you know, after he kind of composed himself, I'm sure he was like, man, you tripping. But after he composed himself, the guy said, I was fighting for air. I was thinking that I want to breathe again. I was thinking that I needed to breathe. And so the guru told him, as once you feel that way about being successful and what you want to do, as once you, the minute you feel that way about what you want to achieve with your life, that's when you're ready. And only then will you be ready for success. The moral of the story, y'all, is that unless this is going to be your very fiber, unless this is going to be almost your being, unless you're willing to make the sacrifices to put in what you need to put in, unless you're ready to cut off friends who you don't need anymore, unless you're ready to cut off TV programs you don't need to watch anymore, unless you're willing to cut expenses you don't need anymore, unless you're willing to go for this just as bad as the guy was fighting to breathe, his survival instincts kicked in. He needed air to survive. He needed air to succeed in living. That's what he needed, air to succeed in living. And he fought and kicked and screamed and was gasping for that air, gasping for that oxygen. Why? Because the body needs it. The body dies without it. Unless you have that same passion, unless you have that same desire, unless you have that same perseverance, that want to, unless you have that same deep down inside drive for success, you won't get it. You're not ready. You're not ready. Too many of us are wasting our time on Facebook playing games when we should be there to do business. So unless you get to that point, you're not ready. It doesn't matter what you're trying to do, what you're trying to achieve, until you get to that point where this almost is like air for you to breathe, you won't be ready. You won't be ready. And that's all I want to share with you for today. That's it. So how bad do you want it?